These are the top 5 credit unions for personal loans that anyone can join. Credit card debt has passed over $1 trillion in America, and the interest rates are at an all-time high, and this is crippling the everyday working American. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about a massive option that a lot of people do not think about. Credit unions that offer personal loans, so you can consolidate that debt and lower your interest rate to get you back on track financially and save you thousands of dollars in interest fees. Or you don't have any credit card debt. Maybe you want to consolidate some student loans or try to get some type of major home improvement done on your home or some type of major repair for your home. Well, in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the top 5 best credit unions for personal loans, all the things that you need to know about them and how they operate and how to get that money that you're looking for. Coming in at number 5 is United Nations Credit Union. Yes, I did say United Nations. You do not have to be a part of the United Nations. In fact, anyone can join. That's the best part about this. There's no hard pull for anyone to join this also. Now, be aware that they will be pulling from your Experian credit reports for any of their products. Now, let's go take a look at what they actually have to offer for you. Now, they do offer 2 different types of loans, both of them needing no collateral. The first one will go all the way up to $150,000. Now, this specific loan is designed for someone that is looking to consolidate multiple loans. So maybe a bunch of student loans, you want to take them and consolidate them into one, or you took out a bunch of micro loans and you need to put those all into one also. This is designed for someone like that, and what they'll do is they will pay the lender directly for you and then consolidate and get you a better rate. Now, the second one is up to $50,000. That $50,000 loan can be going directly to you into your actual bank account, and the lowest rate that you can get right now currently is 8.95%. Now, when you look at that rate, a lot of people say, wow, that's really high. It's really not compared to credit card debt, because credit cards are going to be coming in at 19.99 all the way up to 39.99. Yes, I've seen those. I was shocked. There's some business credit cards out there that are absolutely horrendous with those types of rates. So this can help you slash that interest rate and save you thousands of dollars. I did almost forget that they do offer an actual line of credit up to $25,000. A lot of these credit unions aren't offering these massive lines of credit anymore, so this is a huge win-win for anybody that joins this credit union. Coming in at number 4 is Apple Federal Credit Union. Now, this credit union also anyone can join. Doesn't matter where you live, you can join them. Now, there is no hard inquiry to actually join them, which is great. That's what makes it one of my favorite things, because some credit unions will actually check your credit just to join them. Now, another great thing about them is they are credit building friendly. So if you don't have the best credit, you got a low credit score, guess what? They're hip to helping people rebuild, and this is why they are number 4. Now let's go check out their personal loan products. Now, you can borrow up to $50,000 with Apple Federal Credit Union. There's no hidden costs or early payoff penalties. Now, their terms do go all the way up to 60 months. The interest rate at the current recording of this video is 9.99%. So that is Apple Federal Credit Union. Now, they will be pulling from your TransUnion credit report. Entry level for any of their credit products, because they are credit rebuilding friendly, is a 580 FICO score. So just be aware of that. And they do also offer business products, but understand that it is geo-restricted for business products, but anyone can use any of their personal products. Coming in hot at number 3 is NASA Federal Credit Union. This credit union is not geo-restricted, meaning anyone can join. That's the best part about it. There is no hard inquiry to join the Federal Credit Union, and also they will be pulling from your Experian credit reports for any of their credit products. So just be aware of that. Now let's go take a look at their loans that they offer. Last part is the most important. Now, their personal loans can go all the way up to $30,000. They do have terms that go all the way to 84 months. That's insane. You might die before this is actually paid off. That's kind of ridiculous. But their actual interest rates are not that great, but they're coming in at 10%, which if you're looking at 29.99 on a credit card, they're still beating them and still winning. Now, one of the best parts about this actual program with NASA Federal Credit Union, you can check your rate before getting an actual hard inquiry, so you can see if you are pre-qualified. That's the best part about it. Don't believe me? We'll put it up on the screen right here so you can see it. There's no impact to your credit score to see if you are pre-qualified and what your rate they will offer you. Now, if you decide to move forward and get the loan and you submit the application completely, then guess what? Then there will be a hard inquiry. So don't come for me in the comments like a lot of people don't understand how that process works and get mad at me. Like, no, you have to listen to me. So there's no hard inquiry to see what rates they will offer you. And if you are pre-qualified and you accept the offer, then there will be a hard inquiry. Coming in scorching hot at number 2 is First Tech Credit Union. Now, my favorite part about this credit union, okay, hold on. Let's stop the video. If you've had any of these credit unions, you've joined them, you've got any credit cards, any personal loans, drop those data points in the comments for our community so everyone can learn and grow together. That is super important for everybody on our channel. Coming in scorching hot at number 2 is First Tech Credit Union. Now, one of my favorite things about this also is, guess what? Anyone can join. There's no hard inquiry to actually join, as we talk about with all the other ones. This is why it's one of my favorite also. Now, they will be pulling from your Experian credit reports for any of their credit products, so just be aware of that. Now, First Tech Credit Union is absolutely amazing because they offer a wide variety of personal loan products. Now, their personal loan itself is going to come in at a whopping $50,000 loan, and the rate that is fixed is going to come in at 8.99. So that's the lowest rate you can possibly get. But they also have some other hidden gems here. They have a personal line of credit that goes all the way up to $25,000. The rate on that is pretty high, 14.25, but it is an option. They do have stock secured loans at a rate of 8.60, all the way up to $1 million. So if you're sitting on a bunch of stock, you need to get a loan, then you can use this as collateral with First Tech, which is not very common with a lot of banks or credit unions. Now, the best part about this is you can actually check your rate and there is no impact to your credit score. So they'll let you know if you are pre-qualified and what the rate is and how much they can actually let you borrow. Once you move forward and you actually do a full application, then there will actually be a hard inquiry, and that will be with Experian. Burning up the charts, coming in at number 1 is Pentagon Federal Credit Union, otherwise known as PenFed. Now, I chose them as number 1 for a wide variety of reasons. Number 1 reason, anyone can join them. That's the best part about it. Now, they will be pulling from your Equifax credit report for any of their products, but there is no hard inquiry to become a member. Now, their personal loan can go all the way up to $50,000. Now, the lowest rate that you can possibly get with them currently right now at the time of this video is 7.99%. Now, their terms can go all the way up to 60 months, which is not horrible, but it's actually pretty good. There's no pay off penalties. So if you want to pay it off early, guess what? There's no penalties, no origination fees, no hidden fees, and there's no hard inquiry to see what your rate is going to be and if you are pre-qualified. But again, if you decide to accept the actual rate and the amount that they're going to offer you and you move forward with a full application, then there will be an actual hard inquiry. They will be pulling from Equifax. Before you apply for any of these credit unions, you need to make sure that you actually establish a relationship with the credit union first. I highly suggest that. Now, there are some people out there that have top tier credit and have built their credit profiles out properly. And if you want to go ahead and shoot for the gusto, then go ahead and do it. Apply, see if you get approved. But we do not want to decrease our chances of being approved. So we want to open up a checking and a savings and put as much money as you can into your savings account. Do a direct deposit, weekly deposits, bi-weekly, monthly. You want them to see those data points of that cash coming into the actual credit union. Then do a secured loan that they may offer. When you do the secured loan, make sure that you do it for a minimum of 2 years. Do not let them put the actual secured loan on auto payment. You want to make sure that it hits the credit report first. So you may have to make 1 to maybe 3 payments on your own. So make sure you keep track of that. Once it actually pops up on your credit report, then you want to pay off 80 to 90% of the loan by calling the actual credit union and doing it over the phone. Now, understand, there will be some type of restrictions with every single different credit union because some credit unions have a minimum monthly payment requirement, like PenFed as an example. The lowest monthly required payment you can make is going to be $20 a month. So you want to be aware of that. If they have any savings certificate, the more products you use with them and you build a relationship stronger with them. That's how it works with credit unions. Remember, our focus is relationship building with credit unions. Even if you got super doo-doo credit, if you build the relationship first, you'll have a higher chance of approval. Do everything I just taught you for 6 to 8 months before you apply for a personal loan so you can increase your chances of getting approved. I hope this video gave you a bunch of different options to help you chop away at some debt or achieve some of those personal goals for 2024. Now make sure that you watch the next video because it is about another credit union. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.